You have to put some respect on your name. I want to talk to you guys about why it's so important for you to respect your name and make sure you list it correctly on your travel documents. Let's get into it. First reason, cost. Business Insider recently posted a story about a couple who had to pay more than $3,000 at the airport because the ticket was booked under Kate instead of Catherine, which was the name on the passport or the ID. When you are making reservations for travel, your name has to match whatever is on your ID or your passport. And the number one reason is because it may end up costing you more money, and it may be a lot of money. Let's move on to the second reason. Flight boarding. If for some reason your name does not match the reservation, your flight ticket, they may deny you boarding. When you're trying to get on your flight, they may look at your ID and look at your flight reservation and say, they don't match. We don't know if you are really this person. We cannot allow you to board. Do you really want to be that person at the front of the line with all the people standing behind you, looking at you getting denied boarding? I don't think so. So you want to make sure that for flight reasons, you make sure that your name matches your ID and your ticket. Let's move on to the next reason. Security and customs. Once you arrive in your destination, they're going to be doing the same thing, checking your ID and checking your documents. If they do not match, they may question if you are who you say you are. Once again, you might face some embarrassment. They may take you in a room and question you. Remember, you might be in a different country where you don't know the language. Like, this could go so many different directions. And I don't think you wanted to go those directions. This could happen at the security checkpoint, customs. Like, you want to make sure that everything matches so that you can ride or glide straight through that airport to get to your lovely resort or wherever it is that you're going. Let's move on to the next reason. The hotel. Some hotels have front gates with security before you even get to the building. At that gate, they're checking your passport and they're checking to see if that matches up against the name they have in their internal listing. If it doesn't match, you may not even get through the gate. You may have to sit there and figure it out and plead your case, or they may tell you have to leave. So that's the number one thing. If you happen to get through the gate and you get to the hotel desk where you're trying to check in, they're checking your passport ID against the name they have in their reservation system. And if they do not match, you may not be able to get checked in, or your check-in process may be delayed. And who wants to have to wait after they've traveled? You're tired. You just want to get your vacation started. So you want to make sure, even for your hotel reservations, that your name matches your passport or ID or whatever you have. Last but not least, excursions. You might think that, well, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's a tour and excursion. But what if you're going to like Machu Picchu or like somewhere, a national park where they literally take account of everybody who's coming through there and they check names, very tightly. So some excursions, it may not matter as much, but there may be some excursions where your name is very serious and they once again are going to check your passport against the name that you've provided for your excursion reservation. So what I'm saying here is that whether it's your excursion, flight, hotel, whatever the case may be, your name needs to match whatever is in your passport or your ID so that your entire vacation process can be stress-free, right? You don't want to have a name or lack thereof be the reason that you're stressed out on vacation, whether that's denied boarding, sitting in the lobby at the hotel because you can't check in, your tour is canceled because they can't verify who you are. You don't want those problems. So you want to make sure that everything matches, which brings me to my final point. Please let an expert help you with this. This is what I am here for, to help you navigate these things. Yeah, you might not like me for a few seconds because I'm pushing back, asking you to make sure that all of your forms are the same and that your name matches your passport. But guess what? I am saving you stress in the long run. So why not let an expert help you through this process, make sure everything ticks and ties, verifies your name matches everything so that you don't have to worry about it. So the next time that you're ready to plan your next vacation, come to an expert. We are the ones that look at these types of things to make sure that your process is stress-free. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you share this with someone else who may also find this helpful. Have a dynamite day.